There are life-threatening situations going on early this morning with water rescues and evacuations and also some mudslides. Check out these intense bands that are lashing the North Carolina coast. Topsail Beach, Wilmington reporting wind gusts in excess of 90 miles per hour, 3 to 8 inches of rain already. The bubble experiment, right? Yeah! That's the one. Yes, lots of excitement. That was the one where we did a little bit of dry ice in a bowl here, and we're going to change the phase from a solid to a vapor. People already dipping into that pumpkin spice, though. I've seen it all over Facebook already, and it's
I know.
The thought of the chilliness in the air this morning may have people grabbing for that pumpkin spice. Not pumpkin spice, right? In fact, we had to get through the coldest high temperature we've seen in just over 300 days here in La Crosse. What I do want you to pay close attention to, though, is the trending of the models, showing that the higher and heaviest totals will be likely south of I-90. But nonetheless, it was perfect packing snow to have a good old-fashioned snowball fight. And a little flare-up around the outer peripheries of the storm. Those are what we call mesovortices, or just strong to severe thunderstorms intensifying within that hurricane itself. So Fillmore, Houston, Allen McKee, and Winneshiek counties are the areas that will continue to watch through the overnight as a flash flood watch may be issued. I'm Alex Wasilenko. It's Friday, August 1st, or August 31st.
Oh, thank goodness.
We're rewinding it this morning. We want more summer, it sounds
Apparently we do.
Heavy rains overhead, flooding becomes a possibility, along with a damaging 60-mile-per-hour winds and 2-inch size hail. That is the size of a pool ball. Again, the biggest threat will be flash flooding through our northern communities. Keep that Storm Tracker 19 weather app handy tonight. Before the big event rolls in for the overnight period, there are those lines of scattered strong to severe thunderstorms rolling through the area with heavy rain. The higher the percentage, the more moisture there is in the air. So at 34% here in La Crosse, we're sitting pretty dry. Red wine by the fireplace this time of year is super
tired,
relaxing.
right? I know.
Yes.
That weather, though, you want to be outside almost.
Oh, yeah. Drinking that red
on the
wine
patio, yeah. Let's do that.
The temperature map looking a little burnt up and crisp, and that's what you may be if you head outside during the day tomorrow. Lots of sunshine expected. The threshold for a Category 5 storm is 157 miles per hour. So it is possible between now and Wednesday afternoon that storm may intensify to a Category 5. When you get that flooding from the ice jams, and then you get a deep freeze overnight, and it just looks like the river has fallen out of its banks and kind of frozen in time.
Wow.
Dangerous, but a pretty cool weather phenomenon. The pressure gradients begin to tightly pack. That means winds will increase, the clouds will increase, and then soon enough, the showery activity will increase as well. High pressure, large and in charge across the upper Midwest. Now situated just over the Duluth area, but carving out a nice bowl of some spring-like weather.
If you wanted to go on a vacation, it seems like the tropicalness.
Yes, we're bringing the Bahamas to you this weekend.
All right, thanks, Alex.
Sure. A major winter storm will impact the Coulee region beginning Monday morning and lasting through Tuesday afternoon. Already starting to develop on satellite and radar off to our north and west. You can see the snow coming down very heavily through northern North Dakota and northern Minnesota, snowing to beat the band out there. And we may see some of that as we head into tomorrow afternoon, but you can see the broad area of circulation associated with that area of low pressure. This will continue to dive south through the overnight period, bringing with it all that moisture, very broken up in nature right now, but it'll become more compact as we head into the day tomorrow. Closer to home, we're dealing with the cloud cover at the early onset of that storm system with a few rain showers off to the west, not yet hitting the ground. But those clouds, they're keeping temperatures fairly mild at this point. 32 degrees in Wabasha as well as Arcadia, 36 in Winona, still 40 degrees here in La Crosse as well as Boscobel, and 36 degrees in Viroqua. Temperatures will gradually fall through the 30s overnight, but that's about it. We're not sinking below freezing for most locations, and that's going to be crucial as that precipitation begins to work in towards daybreak. We'll time everything out for you on Futurecast. Notice a quiet night ahead of us, but that precipitation begins to form just off to the west towards daybreak. Your morning commute on Monday, it looks pretty good. Dry and mostly cloudy with a few rain and snow showers just off to the west of the Mississippi. It isn't until mid-morning and early afternoon on Monday that we get into that changeover from a rain and snow mix to all snow. And like we said right now in northern North Dakota, northern Minnesota, it's snowing to beat the band. That just may be the case once we hit your evening commute as you're heading home from work. Notice the time stopped at 5 o'clock, some moderate to heavy snowfall across the Coulee region. And again, snowing at a good clip at upwards of 1 inch per hour. As we head into Monday night through Tuesday morning, some lingering snow showers as that storm system continues to pass by to our south. Not to mention, easterly winds will gust upwards of 40 miles per hour with the passage of this storm system, meaning blowing and drifting snow and also reduced visibility. Travel conditions look to improve as we head into Tuesday afternoon and later Tuesday evening as precipitation comes to an end in the form of some snow flurries. Potential snow totals east of the Mississippi, we're looking at 3 to 6 inches of heavy, wet snow, that pasty, gloppy, gooey kind of snow that leaves roads snow covered and slushy in the aftermath. As we take a look west of the Mississippi, 4 to 8 inches. Some heavier amounts are possible through Wabasha and Winona counties, where localized 9 to 10 inch amounts are possible. In terms of travel impacts, it'll be very high, especially for your Monday evening commute and for your Tuesday morning commute, along with the snow-covered roadways and slushy-covered roadways Monday afternoon and evening. We'll be dealing with those gusty east winds upwards of 40 miles per hour again, reducing visibility significantly heading into Monday night. Those winds are already beginning to kick up out of the southeast, anywhere from about 15 to even 30 miles per hour sustained right now in Owatonna, and they'll continue to kick up through the overnight period, gusts even higher, again upwards of 40 miles per hour. In your forecast for tonight, look for a low near 33, mostly cloudy with those light rain and snow showers entering late and more towards daybreak. As we head into tomorrow, 36 degrees, and then temperatures fall from there through the afternoon, changing that early rain and snow mix to all snow by the afternoon, again at a moderate to heavy clip at times. East winds gusting upwards of 40 miles per hour. For tomorrow night, 28 degrees, again moderate to heavy snow, primarily centered around your evening commute home, and high travel impacts at that. Over the next couple of days, the precipitation works out by Tuesday evening, leaving us with a fresh coat of snow on the ground and cooler temperatures. By Wednesday, 31 degrees under mostly sunny skies, winter making its return. As we head into Thursday, still cool, 35 degrees under lots of sunshine. Our next little weather maker comes in by Friday night. There's a slight chance of some evening snow showers as temperatures surge back into the upper 30s, and then it's back above average next weekend. Partly cloudy to mostly sunny temperatures in the lower to middle 40s.
You know, it always can snow in March, and this is a key example of it.
Yeah, that's right. Take it easy on the roadways tomorrow, especially during your evening commute.
All right, Alex, thank you so much.
A busy day at the Genoa Fish Hatchery. Rainbow trout born and raised at the hatchery were gathered and shipped out to Fort McCoy this afternoon for release. News 19's Alex Wasilenko was there through the whole process, from netting to shipping to releasing. And Alex, it sounds like you were very impressed with the efficiency of this process.
Yeah, Scott. This was quite possibly the coolest operation I've ever seen. The trout were chomping at the bit this morning down at the Genoa Fish Hatchery, like they knew they were going somewhere. That somewhere happened to be Fort McCoy, where the trout will bring lots of smiles to the community who choose to fish Big Sandy Lake. The crew at the Genoa Fish Hatchery had a busy Tuesday.
We are doing our spring distribution, and we're getting ready for the trout opener, which is happening this Saturday. We raise fish for the Fort McCoy Army Base over in Sparta.
The Genoa Fish Hatchery is not only in the business of raising fish, but reeling in smiles as well.
It's really easy for us to pick up this production for the fort, and also it's great for the community to give them a recreational opportunity out fishing for trout in Wisconsin. What more can you ask for?
Well, you could ask how the fish get from the hatchery to Fort McCoy, which is actually quite interesting.
To get them out is a little bit more of a challenge, because we need to seine them up into a localized area and then use our fish pump, which actually pumps the trout out of the seine and up through our hopper here. And the hopper dewaters the trout, and then the trout go into our distribution unit, which we inventory them by how much water or space they actually displace in the tanks.
The trout were shipped an hour or so to Fort McCoy's Big Sandy Lake, where they were released.
We have seen the fish, so they were closer to 8-inch average size. Now these fish are closer to 10-inch average size. There's a lot of diversity in it, a lot of nice fish, and our anglers really like it.
It's almost time to shake off your fishing fever and get ready to reel in some small fry, with opening day for trout season slated for this weekend. And although Big Sandy Lake is on the base of Fort McCoy, it is still open for the public to fish. You are required to have a permit to fish on the base in addition to your Wisconsin fishing permit. Roughly 3,500 anglers come to Fort McCoy annually, and maybe this will get some fishing gears reeling, so to speak. John Noble told me he wouldn't be surprised if a good 20-incher put up a fun fight at Big Sandy Lake. Scott?
All right, thanks, Alex. Fishermen licking their chops after seeing that video.